Let's talk about what makes a pilot binge-worthy. And one of those elements is crafting an engaging world for your characters to inhabit.
World building is fleshing out the setting of a story. While the term traditionally applies to fantasy settings, and we'll take a look at that at a future episode, the world building consists of creating a setting, atmosphere, and/or series of rules that have a role in shaping the plot or molding the characters, which can be true even in TV shows with mundane settings. So today, we'll be discussing the introduction of the setting of Only Murders in the Building.
Also, let's spend a minute to talk about the title. The title is Only Murders in the Building.
That's true.
And so one of the reasons that sold me, we were pitching a couple of ideas for what to do when talking about world building. And there's something about a show where if the setting is in the title, then that shows you how important it really is that you get that. And this was one of those shows where the more that I thought about it, it's called Only Murders in the Building. That's interesting. The title itself is, okay, not only are there murders going on, they happen exactly where you live. And so first of all, that establishes stakes, it establishes intrigue. But because you know that Steve Martin and Martin Short are in this, you know that it's a comedy to some extent. That's funny on top of that. And also, what's so special about this building that all this stuff is happening in it? And the fleshing out of everything that makes the Arconia tick is not something that happens over one episode or even one season. There are multiple seasons that unravel different layers of what makes the Arconia special. And we're just talking about the pilot. We're not getting into spoilers. But that's one of the things that made me really want to select this episode, where the Arconia feels like one of those places where even though there's no magic or sci-fi or any of the things that you would traditionally associate with world building, the building feels like a world unto itself. I kind of wanted to unpack how it got introduced to us, and this elevator scene is the very first taste that we get.